Hi, I'm Yarina, and I like to share some thoughts with you that you can maybe chew on. When was the last time you were disappointed? And ask yourself this: was it because you assumed that somebody would understand how you feel, or do something you were hoping he would do, or she, or you were assuming that stuff would happen and it didn't? We usually get disappointed because of other people. But you know what? They are not mind readers, especially when it comes to husband and wife, or a relationship where we assume the other one knows what we are thinking, the other one knows what we like, the other one knows what we don't like. But you know what? As Mel Gibson says, I never assume anything, because if I assume, that makes an ass out of you and me. How good is that? So there is a book, it's actually called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, and one of the agreements is never assume anything, because it really does set you up for disappointment, because you cannot expect others to conform to what you want them to conform to. You cannot expect situations or circumstances to work out the way you want them to, unless you are totally in control of them. So assumption does lead to disappointment. So there's nothing wrong with hoping and dreaming, but when you rely on that and it does not come to fruition, then there is disappointment. And that usually hurts. And that discourages. And that leads to feeling maybe miserable and not very encouraging to try again. So if I can leave this with you, don't assume, because it makes an ass out of you and me.